My name is Danny Hamilton, and I am the district manager for the Missaukee Conservation District. I've always been a nature lover from a young girl. My parents were very passionate about nature and they worked to fund and create a local recreation area within our community. And through that, as a young girl, we were cleaning up the forest and taking tons of garbage and trash. And I really saw how important it was to keep our natural resources clean so that future generations can enjoy it. So having a sense of community and building a sense of community at the local level, I truly believe is the only way to make as big of an impact as conservation districts are able to make. There are family, there are friends, there are people that we see as we're walking down the road. You can't communicate and have that type of a relationship with someone you see at a state level once a year. You see these people in the community, you see them as your family and your friends, and that's why it's important to have conservation districts at the local level. I think without trust in any relationship, it's really hard to have a productive relationship, and that goes for anything. The wild lupine is my favorite native wildflower. I actually have a painting of it hanging in my office, a field of lupine. I also really like the black-eyed Susan and the tamarack. So we just having the freedom to plan and participate in outreach events that the community cares about and that we as a staff care about, the things that matter to us as an organization, and being able to plan events and outreach and workshops that we're passionate about is always something that's exciting, because when you're excited, it's infectious and other people become excited about it as well. So I think that's been the most fun that I've had, is just being able to be creative in my position and really lead the staff to hone into their own passions that benefit the community and the earth. Conservation is being a caretaker for the earth. So people cared for the earth well before us, and they will have to care for the earth well after us. So think of it as anything that we care about, whether it's a pet or a family member or a doll or a toy. If you don't care for things properly, they're not going to last. So it's important to put love and care into the earth. MACD, in my opinion, helps alleviate some of the stressors that we have at the legislative level, so that we can really focus on our local community and doing the work that we really are setting out to do. They help lead us and guide us in the legislative work and really advocate for us, and I think that's the most important, and we need that because we simply don't have time to do it all ourselves. Conservation has always been important. I think it was important in the past, and it's important today, and it will be important in the future. And the issues that we're facing now, if we don't work to fix things or work to prevent further erosion and all the things that we face, the pollution in our watersheds, it's only going to get worse, and we really need to make a pivot and a turning point to make things better for our generations to come. I think conservation districts are the boots on the ground that do a lot of the work to educate people, to help them learn, get them interested in it. The education side of it, if you instill a love of nature and caring for nature in children, they will take that home, and that will impact their families, and their families might not know about recycling or know how you're supposed to handle certain things. And when they've learned it because an outreach coordinator was at their school, they can go home and share that information, which will have a ripple effect, and the whole community can make changes.